Hello, YouTube world. Today I will be discussing the differences and indifferences of people at work. Every day I go and I observe people. I observe characteristics, behavioral traits, as well as things that people pick up during life experience. Um, for example, I see how society has made female, well, women, to feel as though they have to fit the social construct of I need to be the mother, the wife, the nurturer, going to work, doing everything all the time. Um, and I see how stressed out they are. And I feel very sad for this aspect of humanity because if this was a tribal situation, um, the women would partake in taking care of everyone else's children as well as their own. Everyone basically helps each other out in a tribe situation. If society was to utilize this tribe situation of raising children, taking advice from other mothers, taking advice from other people around them, our society would be in a better state. However, our society has chose to placate people's egos as well as placate others from creating differences between themselves and creating barriers, so to speak, of what is expected of a mother, what is expected of a woman. These days, women do not have the ideal opportunities as in previous generations to basically stay home and take care of the children, be the nurturers, cook, clean, do all those things. It has become a 50-50 situation where they have to go to work, cook, clean, take care of children, come home, and do all these other things, as well as, please a man or whatever. I am glad I do not have children now that I look back on it. I'm glad I did not put myself into that construct because it has freed my mind to think of other things and to rid myself of the attachments of what we go through in this world. When the revolution does come, which it will, I will not have to worry about my children. I will not have to worry about taking anyone with me or taking care of them in this regard. Not a lot of people that I know will have to worry about this. I will be the one on my own, independently, being able to survive on my own. So I do feel for what's going to happen. I do feel for people who are stuck in this construct of what we're supposed to do, what we're meant to do, so to speak. I, on the other hand, will continue to help those around me to try to understand their plights, to try to understand why they are in the situations that they are in, to reflect, to comprehend, and to basically mitigate where they stand in this world. I have come to the understanding that this is just a physical form. I have come to the understanding that one day this physical form will not exist. And I have embraced that. I have also understood that my place in society will largely be, at this point in time, based on how I convey myself on the outside, as well as the image that I project at work. I basically have to play the game of looking a certain way, of acting a certain way, in order to placate other people's egos. Again, I do feel bad for people who are stuck in this construct of how they're supposed to be, how they're supposed to look. Um, Again, it is very sad. And I do hope that people do come to the understanding that in the end, it doesn't matter. In the end, how you look, what you do, as long as you are here helping people while you're here, that is the true understanding of humanity. Being selfish, indulgent, and having to have your ego stroked and placated is not the way of spirituality. Whether or not people want to accept that is up to them. That is at their discretion. I have come to many realizations, being within solitude, of these things. I do thank the teachers that I had before me, because had I not had them in my life, I wouldn't have understood this. So Michael, if you're watching this video, I have done this on my own. I did not need another person to help me. I do hope, well, I'm not going to say hope, but please get help in the best way that you know how. Because you have a very profound effect on people if you really wanted to have one. You and I could have made differences. You and I could have made a difference in humanity. I must do this all on my own now. I will continue the work that we started. I do still love you. You have been a profound effect and teacher in my life. But the Michael that I knew, I don't know if he's still there. Perhaps one day we will cross paths in another life. I don't know. But I must continue on. I must continue this work, and I must continue to try to help people understand. Because if I don't, not very many people out there will. Because too many people are selfish in what they're trying to do. So, that's the end of this vlog. Thanks for watching, whoever does watch it. Goodbye, YouTube world, and namaste.